Hi guys, it is Pila here. Guys, today I want us to talk about news events. I want us to talk about how to approach the market when we're gonna have news event. What is it that you do? You prepare yourself earlier. You don't just come in and speculate and feel like the market's gonna go up, the market's gonna go up, the market's gonna go up, the market's gonna go down. So the best thing that you can do, let's just do something. Let me go to market. Always remember that whenever we're going to have news event, the news events are not going to change the direction of the market. Instead, they will push the market down or they will push the market up to test whatever that they left behind. Unfortunately, whatever that they usually leave behind, it is also accommodating the patterns that I use in the market. I will show you everything. For an example, if on your left-hand side, they left you a continuation pattern, or on the current trend, they left you a continuation of the pattern like this. And then the market continue with the uptrend and stuff. Later on, this drawing is not giving me just make it. Here is a continuation. Later on, the market continues. They left the continuation pattern there. Let's say this is gonna be 2.8. It's either a CPI or NFP 230. This is what the market will do. The market will spike down towards the continuation of the pattern they left on the left-hand side. Then they will reject. And then the market will continue with the uptrend. The market will continue with the uptrend. Now, what is it that you do to see that, okay, the market's going to come back and test the continuation of the pattern? Go to higher time frame and check the actual direction of the market. Is the market going up? Is the market going down? You realize that no, the market is going up. If the market is going up, go down to smaller time frames such as 6 hour or 4 hour or up to 1 hour and check what is it that you have below on the current trend. If the market is going up, check the uptrend. What is it you have on your left-hand side? What is it you have on your left-hand side? But if you realize that on your left-hand side, you don't have much, expect the market to push up if it is an uptrend. If on your left-hand side, they left something that they did not test, expect the market to go back and test whatever they left on the left-hand side for us. You don't just come in here and feel like, the market is a sell, we're going to sell. Unfortunately, guys, personally, I do not trade news event. I do not trade them at all. What I do, let's say I'm in a trade. I'm in a trade right now. I noticed that, okay, the market is going to go down or it's going to go up. It will also depend where my entry is. I usually take my entries earlier. Let's say maybe here's the beginning of the new trade. Roughly, my entries are going to be here. And then I noticed that here we have a continuation pattern that was never tested. Therefore, I've been paying attention to this one. I'm not going to exit my trades. I will wait for the market to come down to the continuation of the trend. Then I'll step in with more orders here and push the market up. I don't trade the news events. I do not do that. And I won't advise anyone to do it, but if you want to do it, it is okay as long as you know the direction of the market. Therefore, you're okay, you can do it. Another reason why I hate to trade news events, sometimes the market's going to be a downtrend now. It's going to push down. But firstly, before they go down, they'll push the market up. And you know, most of the people, most of the traders, what they do, they like to go full margin. You go full margin here, this spike, it's going to kick you out. The next thing, the market will go according to your direction. Later on, the market continues with what? With the uptrend. You were going to make a lot with this downtrend, but the market started by pushing up before becoming a downtrend. So you lose whether you like it or not. So I decided not to trade news event at all because of this situation. Therefore, what I do, I wait for the market to come back to this level so that I can step in. I will show you with chart. Let's go and check with chart. Usually, since well, I trade on a higher time frame. Among news event, they are not affecting me that much though. I will show you. Let's push a little bit back, but I'll need to go to smaller time frames such as 4 hour to actually see everything. It's not only continuation of trends, guys, that will cause the market to push back. No? Sometimes it's gonna be a whether it's supply and demand, trend lines, or support and resistance. Those are the patterns that drag the market down or up. Let's just use our left hand side so that you can see. That you can see. Let us see. I want a candlestick for a news event like this one. You can tell that here we had news events. Now, for an example, if you look at this one, the market is an uptrend. Can you see that the market is on an uptrend? And then we are out there, you're waiting for the market to test the continuation of the trend so that you can do what? So that you can buy. Now, as you are patiently waiting for this one, the market did not touch this continuation of the trend. Instead, they respected the resistance that was broken as a what? Is a support. Can you see it accurately? Here is your what? Here is your support, your resistance. Here is your resistance. It was broken. It became a what? A support to side. Here is your support. Look at the rejection. I mentioned that the news event do not change the direction of the market. Instead, they will push down to test whatever that they left behind, that they left unattended as well. So you can see here, even if you go to line chart, you don't have this downtrend. Can you see it? It is not there. That means whenever we have news event in the market, they do not change their direction. They will just go down or up to test whatever that they left unattended. Therefore, if we are out there, you're analyzing news event, make sure you check the direction of the market first before you take a decision. Do not make that mistake. Let's move and look for another example. This one is not strong. It's not strong. I'm looking for it to be something like this. Let's push a little bit. If you look at this one, place a horizontal line. Can you see that? Can you see how accurate it is? Support. The market pushed down towards to the support. Let's look for a trend line or a continuation of a trend. Get one. Let's check if you're gonna get one. This one is available on smaller time frame. We just use this one. Like example, what happened here? Let's place a horizontal line. We actually have no idea what happened. Let's zoom out. Move to your left hand side. Here you might get a continuation of a trend of support. Boom, support. I think now you get it. Here the support here. And then the market turned roughly here. Let's go back to the line, to the candlesticks. The market reached the support accurately. If you don't use line charts, you must use line charts sometimes. Line charts are accurate compared to what they call this compared to candlesticks. Now you can see what happened. The market did not change the direction. Instead, what is it they do? The market was a downtrend. Can you see that the market was a downtrend? They pushed the market down towards what? Towards support that was not tested again. It was created here. They came back to test it. And then they rejected. Everyone was buying here after that. The market continued with an uptrend. So if you are out there, you notice that, oh, flip, you're going to have news event. You're going to have news event. Now you understand, okay? You're going to have news events. As we're going to have news event, what is it you have on this uptrend? You don't have much. Since you don't have much, you know for a fact that the market's going to push down. It's always going to push down. If you want to sell, you prefer to sell. If you want to buy, you prefer to buy. If there is also something else you use to check or to confirm whether the market's going to go up or it's going to go down, you can use that information as well. But then I'm teaching you how to approach it without having extended information or external information. But then if you open your chart like this, you don't know the apps that you have to use, yeah, you can approach it this way. You will see almost everything that you need. Even if we were to go to the current, not the current, the recent news event, can you see what happened here? Look at what happened. Here is our support. The market came back to what? To test the support again. But here, I don't say we had news event. Instead, they created a gap. They created a gap after the gap. They pushed all the way up. And you can see, the market pushed all the way up. Can you see that? All right. Here is another big candlestick. We don't know why we had this candlestick. Let's check. Let's verify almost everything. Let's zoom out. Here, let's use the line chart. Well, this one reflects on our left-hand side. Can you see? These one are not counted because of they tested with the weeks. You can check this long one. It's just a week. It's a week. This one and this one is a week as well. We don't count these as touches. We don't count this as touches. Reason being, this thing was not supposed to happen. Or let me not put it in this way. Let me just say, this thing, it's like they do not recognize it. It's like they do not recognize it. The only time where support is being recognized nicely without news event is when it looks like this one. This is just a pure support. You can use your line chart, you'll see the same thing. Can you see it? Even though this one did not touch this one, this horizontal line, but this is how accurate it is. But here you don't see much. That's why I'm saying we don't pay much attention to this one. Here we go. Let's move to the right again and see what else we have. Let's see what else we have. If you check again, I'm still on 1 hour time frame. And looking at this week, this rejection, can you see? If you had to check why did the market turn here specific, place your horizontal line to the support. This one. Check on your left hand side. Support, the market came back again. Before it was broken. You now know how many touches we are looking for in the market. If you open a chart like you realize that it has more than 2 touches, what are you doing? You don't get in and buy, you don't get in and sell. You wait for another opportunity. Okay, let's move to the right. Again, same scenario. The market gave us a support here. Let me place it like this. How many touches do we have on the support? You guys know. 2. 1. 2. 1 touch, 2 touch. What's going to happen when the market comes back to the support? They will break it. The reason why they're going to break it, remember, the more touches you have on the support, the weaker the level. It's not the stronger the level. I know that you are used to that, but try to approach it a different way. Now, what happened here? They pushed the market down. And then someone's going to say, yo, this was a fake card, blah, 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 blah. You can tell that there was something happening with this candlestick. Let's put this horizontal line a little bit down. Look at what happened. Now you had a support from the left-hand side. Then, boom, on the right-hand side. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We will also change this pair to look for, okay, I wanted to say, to look for a continuation of a trend. If you check here, looking at this rejection, you go to the line chart. It was not there. Can you see that? Go back to your candlesticks. What is it you have here? A continuation of a trend. You can see they did not test with this one, but this one tested the continuation of a trend. And then the market pushed all the way back. How many people thought the market is a downtrend? Many of them, they decide to do what you to sell, to sell, to sell. What else? The market's not yet a downtrend. And you can see what happened here. They left a gap for us. Once they leave a gap, we know very well what to expect there. Okay, sure, no problem. Let's move to the right. Let's move to the right and see what is it we're gonna get. See what we're gonna get. Now, looking at what happened here, the market gave us this candlestick on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, but I think it was on Friday. Let me verify. Yes, it was Friday, but later around 9 p.m. Later around 9 p.m. Around 2, they gave us this candlestick that shoots all the way up. This one was after. Now, here, I want you to add your trend line. I want you to add your trend line like this. Here's the first time. The second time, you buy on the third touch of the trend line. Look at how the market rejected the trend line. Now the market is pushing all the way up. Now the market is pushing all the way up. In this scenario, you just relax. Come tomorrow, we're going to have news events. What is it we have that was left unuttered right now on this time frame? We don't have much. Should it happen that we're going to have news events, what is it you are expecting here? Personally, I am expecting the market to shoot all the way up to this resistance. This resistance is going to be broken though. You have a touch here, another touch. You know that the more touches we have, what is happening, the weaker the level, right? Sharp. Now, what is it you have here on your left-hand side? The supply and demand. If we're going to have news events right now, they will push the market all the way to the supply and demand. Then they'll come back down. Now they're going to break this resistance. As you can see, they're breaking it right now. They're going to break this resistance, and then they'll come back down and test it. Once the support is broken, it becomes a resistance. Once the resistance is broken, it becomes a support, blah, blah, blah. You guys know that. Let's check another pair. Specifically, let's see where is gold. We'll just take gold. Just take gold. If you look at gold, we had news events on gold. Remember, gold was a sell, right? Gold was a sell. Gold was a sell. Wait a minute. I'm not sure whether I'm not here, but I don't see much. Let's check on 30 minutes. I feel like this was the sell. I feel like this was the sell. The market pushed down to what? If you go to 1 hour, this is what you have that pushed the market down. Remember, I said you must always pay to your left. You must always pay attention to your left hand side. Now you notice that on your left hand side you don't have much besides this one. Therefore, if we're going to have a news event, they will push the market down to test whatever they left on our left hand side. This is what was left. Fine. Let's use Nasdaq. Let's use Nasdaq. Let's use Nasdaq. Here is Nasdaq. I'll remove almost everything. See. Nasdaq was also a sell. Let's go to 4 hours. Next step was a sell. Can you see that? If you still remember, it was a sell. Hence, it was a sell. What did I say earlier? I said news event do not change the actual direction of the market. Instead, they will push the market down to just whatever that was left unattended. Now, let's move to 3 hours time frame specific. On 3 hour, we don't have much information. Can you guys see that? Okay, let's move to 2 hours. On 2 hours, we don't have much information. Okay, I think we will move to trading view. Reason being, this one doesn't have much information. Let me use trading view. Let me use trading view so that you can see on 3 hour time frame specific. On next step we have a supply and demand. We have a supply and demand. We have a supply and demand. Let's see if we'll be able to reach the supply and demand. On next step. Okay. Here is next step. Let's go back to 4 hour. Can you see the rejection here? Now, if you look at that rejection, move to 3 hour specific. If you open a 3 hour time frame, what happened there? What happened? If you have my ebook, you know that in the beginning of a new trend, you're gonna get a supply and demand. So here we had a what? A new trend. The market was going down. Can you see that? Just for a few hours, it was a downtrend. As it was a downtrend, roughly the market reaches this level. The market started to do what? To change the direction of the market. As soon as the market started changing the direction of the market, what happened? They gave us this. And then you can see they continue with this kind of speeds, pushing all the way up. And later on, the news event started roughly here. What happened? The market came back down to test what? This. When I said earlier, I don't roughly buy or sell the news event immediately. Instead, I take the opportunities after they tested whatever that they left on the left-hand side. This is what I was talking about. When you guys are going to get in, so some are going to buy here. Looking at this uptrend, this uptrend is very strong. I'm sorry, this downtrend was very strong. Now the market is changing the direction. Everyone here is buying. They're going to buy expecting the market will go where? Up. Some they're going to sell knowing very well that the market is a downtrend. Some are not going to exit in time. So I don't want to be in here where there's a lot of noise. What I do, I wait for the market to come back to what I have on my left-hand side, then I'll take a decision as soon as the market reaches what I have on my left-hand side, then my stop loss is going to be below. That's how I do it. Let's push a little bit back and see if you will find more information using the patterns I use in the market. Whenever you're going to have news event, you must not be scared if you are trading them. If you want to trade them as well, you want to kill the market, try and approach the market with the information I just shared with you. You will see the magic. Now, looking at this uptrend, can you see this candlestick? What happened here? They left this supply and demand. It is very big, very, very huge. Okay, fine. Let's say you did not want to take this one. And then the market left this red candlestick, and then it pushed all the way up to where the candlestick ended. And then this doji that you see, can you see that doji? Why did the doji turn there? Because of the continuation of the trend. It's just that easy. You wait for the right opportunity. That's what I do. So if you're still struggling when it comes to trading news event, try to approach the market using this information. You will see the magic. Here, what happened? Here, the support, it was broken. It became a resistance. I'm on 3 hour time frame. Let's go to 2 hour time frame. Let's go to 2 hour time frame. Go to 2 hour time frame, you'll just have a huge candlestick. Can you see? It's no longer the same. It's fine. Let's use 1 hour. This information, guys, if you are one of those who want to trade news event, you can take this information and use it to your advantage. And one thing I enjoy about news event, you can take her losses no matter how accurate you are. How? The market might go up before it goes down. If you are one of those who want to become millionaires overnight, who want to kill the market, you're gonna get killed. Unfortunately, you're gonna get killed. So yeah, but I'm not saying it's a bad thing to do. If you are interested in trading this event, go on. As long as you're gonna be safe, you know where to get in, and you're not gonna risk whole account. Therefore, you're gonna be safe. Seems like we don't have much information, but I think the information I shared with you guys um will also change how you approach the market. I'll just go back to the opportunity I had last week during the news event. I decided to sell, not because of I knew that the market was going to behave like this. Remember, if it's your first time you come across my YouTube channel, please do not forget to like and subscribe. I specifically trade on higher time frames. The reason why I trade on higher time frames because of I understand how accurate higher time frames are. I trade mostly on 4 hour, 6 hour, 8 hour, and 12 hour, and daily and weekly sometimes. Now let's use 4 hour time frame. I'll show you the reason why I took a sell there. If you check here, we're the continuation of the trend. If you don't know what a continuation of a trend is, go and watch the previous videos on my YouTube channel, or go and get my ebook on my website. My website is www.forexteamchasers.com. So here we had the continuation of the trend. The market pushed all the way down, and then the market started going back up. I took a sell and placed my stop loss above. Later on, the news event happened. The market pushed all the way down towards what? The continuation of a trend that you have here. I'm not sure if guys we are moving together and whatever that I just shared with you makes sense. If you are out there, you have tried this information and then you are still struggling, let me know in the comment section. Let me know if this information is useful to you. Let me know if there is something you also wish to understand. I'll be happy to help you. Let us not forget to like and subscribe, guys. Let us not forget to like and subscribe and share so that others can get this information.